Grand Rising family, it's Aqua Goddess, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, thank you so very much for joining us today. And for anyone returning, welcome back, family. Thank you so much for all your genuine love and support. Please be sure to follow our second channel, Troy's Mermaid Palace LLC. Well, Troy's Mermaid Palace LLC, and then make sure that you guys show love, like, share, subscribe, hype the video. Let's go ahead and tap in and get your messages here. Spirit, what do we have for my collective at this time? What is it that they need to know right now? All right, you have the ship. Okay, tell me more. All right, you also have the stork, the woman. Okay, so hmm. So I feel like definitely, you could definitely be in a situation where your finances are about to change. And I feel like a lot of you are going to foreign destinations. I feel like you could be traveling there first, and then you may make the decision to actually move there. Um, so I feel like you could be moving to a new house. Now, some of you, this is connected to a long distance relationship, okay, with the woman here. I feel like there is a bit of fear. I'm not even gonna lie, because you could be leaving your territory. So I feel like for some of you, it's literally you could be somebody who lives in the U.S. and maybe you're deciding that you're gonna go and move to Brazil, or you're gonna go and move to a different country. I feel like for some of you, you've had a long distance relationship with someone, and things have progressed, or this is something that you want to see, you want to take to the next level. I feel like you're going to be, taking a risk and being flexible also, because things are not going to be like the thing about foreign lands is I feel like first and foremost, there's going to be a different lifestyle. There's going to be a different lifestyle. You may have, yeah, confirmation. Yeah, you may be used to living a certain way, or used to, certain type of, it could even be cultural shock for someone I'm talking to, where it's just different. You're having to adapt and learn new ways according to the environment, okay, and like the people around. This could even be you having to learn a different language. Um, and even if this is, if you're in the US, even if this is somewhere like Puerto Rico, right, and it's like within the territories, there's some, it's people that speak different, a different language than maybe you speak, okay, but I feel like you could have fell in love with someone. um, it's like, yeah, y'all different, but you know that's your person, okay. So I feel like some of you guys are deciding that you're going to go ahead and move somewhere. Now, this may also be something on a lower scale, like not really moving to a different country or state, but just moving to a different home. And I feel like for some of you, you're upgrading. You're upgrading so much to the point to where you don't really have experience on your specific level that you're going to be on. This is like the highest level you've ever been on. This could be where you've gotten the best job you ever got. You make the most money you ever made in your life, or you open up a business and it really did something that shocked you. It's like you're being put in a position where you've never been before, and you're going to start experiencing new things. There could be a slight like bit of insecurity or fear, or like anticipation. But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to enjoy your life. Angel number 444. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants you to enjoy your life. And so How will you know what you really like if you don't try things, if you don't go places, if you don't be scared sometimes, right? Like some of the things that I love the most, um, some of the things that I've experienced in my life that I love the most, I was completely kind of scared to do them. Like horseback riding. I love horseback ride. I was scared to do that the first time I did it. You know, um, Zip lining. I was scared to do that. I love those things. Traveling to different places, different countries. Scared, nervous, not really knowing what to expect. But now it's like, damn, I can't get enough of this shit. So it's like, how will you ever know, if you don't take that leap? And Spirit is putting you in a position to where you're going to have the means, you're going to have the resources, and you're going to have the option. Okay. So I feel like if it's fear that's holding you back, then it's time to go ahead and address your shadow side. My advice, especially if it's not something that's going to completely destroy you, right? My advice when you're scared to do some shit is just do it. Fuck it. YOLO. Even though I do believe in eternal life, I feel like I kind of live my life basically on a YOLO kind of basis. I'm like, damn, I really want to do that. Let me do that. Let me make that shit happen. Okay, so it's best to face your fear, to look at your fear and look that shit dead in the eye and say fuck you. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's the best advice I can give someone because I feel like your life is gonna completely change and you're gonna love every fucking part of it. It's a journey, and you're experiencing things that you've never experienced before, like in your everyday life. Okay. Um, hey, Alyssa. Hey, Leah. Yeah, you got shadow side coming out, empath. Okay, another thing that I want to mention here is I feel like, and this is, I don't know how you say, I feel like there's certain things that you're going to be excited about in life, right? But I feel like there's certain people that are going to try to talk you out of those things. So I feel like it's really best to move in silence. I know I'm talking to a lot of empaths. There could be something that someone says or a way that you feel triggered, where it's like you were originally going to make a decision to do this, but now you're like, nah. It's like triggering your fears. It's very challenging because sometimes the people that we love the most, they, I don't know if they even know this for all of them, but sometimes they send out curses. Sometimes they do send out traps. Sometimes they do try to keep you caged because of their own personal fears or personal experiences. And I feel like for the empaths, could be one of the most challenging things for you because it's like you weren't even thinking or feeling a certain type of way until this person kind of put their fears and insecurities onto you. So I want you to be careful and mindful because you're going to be excited. I mean, it's something that you never it's something that you are looking forward to and you don't really even know how it's going to go. And then with different decisions, right? Like that, big decisions, you're making certain sacrifices. You got to leave certain things behind. Um, and I did, oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, look. You got the narcissist and you got triggered. So some of you, family, friends, romantic lovers are connected to narcissists. Some of you are, family, friend, romantic, lovers, work, people, co-workers. Okay. It's like they're there, they're there. And I feel like they're going to be triggered by your happiness. They're going to be triggered by your finances. They're going to be triggered by your move. They're going to be triggered by where you're traveling. They're going to be triggered by who you're dating. Um, because, like I said, spirit is putting you on a higher level. It could be a lot of Aries or people with Aries placements that are watching this video. I got a very positive reading for Aries in regards to just leveling up. But I feel like you're going to trigger some people. Okay, you're going to trigger some people. Some people that felt like the trauma bond that they created with you would keep you stuck forever. Like they really thought that they held that much power, and they're literally seeing that they don't. They're powerless. And so I feel like this is another reason why it's important to keep some things to yourself. Uh, because you got people that are not staying in their lane. Okay, people that are trying to curse things. You got energy vampires, people trying to drain you and wear you out so that you don't feel as motivated as so that you're in this energy of misery, right? And how much do you get done when you're miserable? How many chances do you take when you're miserable? What do you even do when you're miserable? People just want to sleep and yeah, it's like someone wants you to be in a, but instead for some of you, you're starting podcasts, which could be some a way that uh, you have created generational wealth. For others of you, like I said, you're moving to a different country. Yeah, look at this. You got influencers. You are somebody who is getting a lot of support because you're a good person for someone I'm talking to. And I feel like it's because of your energy. Yeah, it's because of your energy. I also feel like a lot of you guys, you're good at problem solving. So there's people that want to keep you stuck. This is my spiritual oil. It be everywhere, y'all. Gotta rub it in. That just lets you know you may need to up your protection. Okay. For me to even notice that it was, yeah. So I felt like definitely, yeah, because this is giving 6 of Wands with change. There's gonna be a change in your success, a change in recognition, a change even in your gifts. Because I feel like a lot of you, what's been happening here is like even where you move to, it's going to give you more peace, more space to think and create, though. So it's really giving like you're investing in things that are going to help you grow even more. Some of you guys were in a toxic atmosphere, toxic environment, and it's like you couldn't even really like focus on your projects, focus on the things that you wanted to focus on. It's like just you're gonna have a fresh space. Okay. So let's tap more into this. Spirit, tell me what else do we have? Clarify the finances messages for my collective. Six of Swords. Okay, what's the Six of Swords? King of Swords. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you're going to be getting more peace. Um, and I also feel like you're going to make a decision to move somewhere. Like I'm getting that very heavy for a lot of you. I feel like something's going to happen for most of you. It'll be in March or between March and October of 2026. Page of Swords. Okay. I feel like someone's going to be looking for you or trying to find out where you moved to. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is somebody who um, it's given this energy of they're wanting to open up now. They're no longer indecisive. So I feel like someone was very closed off. You may have even found out some information about them that made you really want to detach. I feel like this is someone who's going to want to open up now after holding back. They're afraid. Okay, they're afraid. Now, tell me more. They're also very possessive, and for some of you, you're dipping with the Hermit card. I feel like you're done. You're out of here. You're withdrawing. You're done. You're not talking to someone anymore. I feel like there's someone that feels like there's going to be a temporary breakup with you and them. And to be honest, I feel like it's more permanent than anything. Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's a permanent breakup. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, you're not even going to be in the same state or country. Um, and I also feel like, yeah, there's a change in location, there's a change of fortune. Someone's going to be very sad. This is going to be a battle for someone. I feel like there's going to be a lot of regret of holding back, right? Because it's like you went on a complete different path. It's almost like you left someone behind. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, with the world card. I mean, like, I'm telling you, it is done. Like, something is completely over with someone who has been very childlike, someone who has been very immature. I feel like your ideas also are taking you places, what you're creating, what you're working on. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles. The weirdest, well, it's not even weird. I feel like it's pretty typical. But I see a narcissist doing work on you. Okay, what's the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like it's because this person played a lot of games and they thought that they had a lot of control and power over you. And when they realized that, it's like, yeah, no matter how much you went back and forth with them in the past, you're not going to wear a mask. I feel like sometimes you see how the facial expressions are on them. One is smiling and one is just like not really doing that well. I feel like there were times where you tried to keep it together where you really weren't okay. And I feel like they intuitively knew that. They intuitively knew that they needed to do more effort or work on themselves. But guess what? They tried to have a field day with playing with you. And now they're about to be mad about your whole fucking life. I can't even make this shit up. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, with the tower. What I say? Destroyed. You destroyed someone's ego. And also the work that they're trying to do on you, that shit's being destroyed. You've been returned back to sender a million different times. The shit can't even touch you. Okay? It can't even touch you to bounce off of you. It's like, bitch, untouchable with this narcissist. Yeah, with this empress sitting real pretty too. Very abundant, very wealthy. For some of you, you're about to move into a period of wealth. Very intuitive too. So it's like, I know what you're doing. I don't need to interact with you. I don't need to. I value myself too much to even, and I wouldn't even piss on you. Yeah, it's like I wouldn't even piss on you. Okay, but it's still not working. Why do you waste your time so fucking much? Yeah, angel number 1911 twice. I seen angel number 1911, 1911. You know it's real. Go ahead and look it up. Angel number 1911 is for someone. Okay. Also, what's in there is 911, right? Someone is triggered. They're mad about your whole life. Yeah, because you're a warrior. You can't be, it's like someone thought that they could just hurt you so bad that you would just be like, it's like you wouldn't have any more fight left in you. It's like, bitch, you understand that I'm a whole ass warrior out this bitch. Okay, yeah. It's like someone thought because like you're loving and you're nurturing and they didn't know or they forgot that you are an actual warrior. With this 10 of Wands, you've carried all of the wands by your motherfucking self and you still didn't fold. Okay, it's nothing that they can do. They have no control, and I feel like this is why they're mad. The only thing that they can do is go into their shadow side and try to get control over their own life because they won't have control over yours. Angel number 2020. 10 of Swords, baby. I feel like it's time for someone to face their shadow side, which is why Spirit is allowing them to hit rock bottom. Okay, this is going to be a nightmare for someone who just does not want to work on themselves. They don't want to see the truth. They don't want to lose control because they feel like they had some sort of power when you were going back and forth with them. They feel like they had some sort of power, when it's like you wanted them to open up. You wanted them. No, it was a privilege to be in the presence of an empress. Okay, this is facts. Ain't got shit to do with no ego or arrogance. It's facts. It's literally in the stones that it's a privilege to be in the energy of an empress. Angel number 2111. Okay. Yeah. And it's like something that they manifested, but they didn't know what to do with it. So they were reckless. Knight of Swords with the Devil card, High Priestess in reverse. You can't even like, it's like this person was so lost, right? It's like you don't even want the attention of this messy, fucking chaotic shit. You don't even want to give it any attention or action anymore. It's like you feel like this person, you feel like you're loving someone who's trying to attack you. It's like, how do I love you and you're trying to attack me? Bitch, please get the fuck away from me. Yeah, with the devil card. You feel it. It's nothing that they have to say to you because the devil will paint an illusion as long as you believe it. The devil is a liar. I feel like it's you feel it and you know that it's going against your inner knowing to participate in it. Something so reckless. Okay. So I feel like what you're doing is you're bringing attention to the things that you want to see grow. For some of you, this may be your platform with the influencer in the podcast. This could be something that you're passionate about. This may even be deciding, hey, you know what? I need to get the fuck about this country. You know, I'm in my 30s, or I'm in my 40s, or my kids are grown, or whatever your story is. Okay, you are harvest. You're in that season of harvest. I feel like someone is going to try to make it seem like you guys were too young. And listen, man, the one thing that I can tell you, even when I was young, like for example, I had dolls that I never opened. Okay, I had dolls that I never opened. It's like nobody could play with them. I'm not even playing with them. This bitch is staying in a box. So it's like, yeah, we were too young, but you know what the fuck you're doing. Angel number 2323. When you want to value someone or something, you will. And you could be young and not even really understand the meaning of value yet. But just the example, like I gave you, 5 years old, not opening up this particular doll. I want to put this in the cabinet. I want to keep this in the box. It's like even at that young little bitty ass age, understanding that I value this too much to let someone else play with my shit, to touch my shit. I don't even want it to be dirty. Yeah, it's given this energy where it's like, okay, yeah, So I feel like, yeah, you're gonna influence someone, and I feel like that's gonna make them fall in love with you even more. But I feel like you're you're gonna be in love with someone else, someone that you feel like supports you, someone that you feel like has had a positive influence on your life, somebody who does not put more burdens on you, but they try to help you resolve things. Someone that you feel at home with, someone that you can build a family with, a legacy with, somebody who wants to invest in your generational wealth because they know that you guys are building an empire together. That is where you'll be. Okay. You'll be focusing on your ideas and traveling the places you want to travel. This is what you'll be doing because you're a natural born leader. Yeah, you and I feel like this narcissist wanted you to feel a guilty type of way. Maybe for your intelligence, the work that you do, the decisions that you're making, right? They want you to feel the type of way. But this is the same person that wanted you to feel little also because it benefited them. It made them feel big. So I feel like there's just this energy, angel number 25, 29, of not being in the clouds, okay, with your romantic situation, with your friendships, with your work situation, with your life, with yourself. Um, really just taking yourself where you want to go and teaching people how to treat you. You will be placed in people's lives just for a season sometimes. Angel number 2111. Be okay with that. Be completely 100% okay with that. Okay? Because it is a part of Spirit's plan. You guys are not meant to be on the same journey as everyone that you love. It's like you're not meant to be on that same journey. And I feel like what's happening here is the toxic karmic people, you're leaving them. It's like you're no longer taking on their karma or the weight of the world fucking with them. You're no longer allowing their energy to like pierce you. Okay, you're literally just taking back all of your power, like all of it. Okay, it's like you're taking back all of your shit, and I feel like it has people feeling destroyed, but it's leaving them in no other place but to change. You've influenced people. You're an influencer. All right. So this is definitely what I have for you. Hey April. Hey John. Make sure you show love, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, love and light. Peace.